Welcome everyone. This weekly reading is for the Divine Masculine from the 23rd till the 29th of January. This is the last week of the month. Let's see the cards, what we've got. We got Lion upside down, flowers, we got tree and the moon on the left side. Before I start the reading, I just want to say that I needed 2 days to distance myself from the cards because I felt very disconnected. I mean, I shuffled and I laid the cards out and I felt a strong disconnection, and I thought that was not the time to read. I don't know if there was something within me or the Divine Masculine is disconnected, it's like not here. So I waited a little bit and decided not to pull another set of cards but just proceed ahead with it. The song that I channeled was Beyonce's Countdown. Okay, so let's see. The Lion upside down. It talks about a triumph difficult to obtain. Flowers speaks about happiness in love or materially. The tree, long life, good health. This is the happily ever after to me. Like whenever I read the description, long life, good health, it's like, okay, we live happily ever after. And the moon card, ambitions achieved and honors. These three cards, the lion, the flowers, the tree, were in the Divine Feminine's reading as well. In fact, the lion upside down and the flowers upright in the same position, the same way, like you can see it here in the Divine Masculine's reading, but in the Divine Feminine's as well. And for the Divine Feminine, the tree was at the bottom of the deck. So seeing these three cards and the two of them in the same position where the Divine Feminine's cards were, I had a feeling that the two counterparts are vibrationally aligning. And so we have the flowers blossom, the trees are blooming, so it can indicate springtime. So love is difficult to obtain, it's not the right time, it's winter, people kind of turn in. But springtime, usually things move forward, everybody is happier, more open, more colorful, flirty, I'd say. So they have a new set of inspiration. Things revive, yeah? So it might be like, it might give a impetus to the connection, the springtime. I was also thinking, so we have the moon, okay, honors, ambitions. It's all about reflection and feeling. In this case, it's just a lot of feeling, a lot of emotions. Somebody is becoming confident in their feelings. And even look at the faces of the moon and the man. The face structure is the same. So it's like these are the Divine Masculine's feelings. And I had a feeling that this connection starts to blossom and it starts to grow when emotions are expressed, or as soon as emotions are expressed. And that can happen over the springtime. So the flower and the tree together means that a wish will be granted. A wish will be granted. And we have the wish card, the star at the end. So this connection is growing, and them coming together will be granted. And then, so when will this happen? Because this love is difficult to obtain. What's in the way is the fox again in the Divine Masculine's life. It can be an aspect of him, like a negative thinking, he's not feeling good enough, fear bubbles up. Also it can be a false friend, because originally the card says that beware of a false friend who represents a threat. So yeah, this friend can be around the Divine Masculine. Okay, last shape. That's a journey. It can be the twin flame journey itself. Wheel of Fortune. It's stuck, it's not moving, it's not turning. Otherwise, the Wheel of Fortune indicates luck financially or in work. If it's upside down, it means delay in hoped for promotion or in a business venture. So the Wheel of Fortune is connected to money according to the description, but intuitively, when I go with my intuition, it's a little bit different story. And the Star, of course, complete triumph, a wish fulfillment, also healing, can be healing. In this context, oh yeah, so the Wheel of Fortune and the Star together talks about what was it, a celebrity friend, a good luck through celebrity. Maybe the Divine Masculine knows celebrities, maybe he himself a celebrity. It can just be that it's not that he is world famous or he knows somebody world famous, but maybe somebody who is famous or popular in his neighborhood or the community, or maybe he is popular in his community, or a lot of people look at his social media, or a lot of people just look at him in the street if he is very good looking, or there might be something about him that calls the attention on him, or a lot of people like look at him because with the stars we do like to, I personally like to stare at the stars, so the starry sky. So it can be somebody who a lot of people stare at him or look at him either online or in real life. The ship and the Wheel of Fortune together, legacy, a legacy, a legacy. So he's like, he wants to create something. And then celebrity and legacy. If you're an actor, for example, and you act in movies, so your movies are your legacy. And also he's turning his head away from this. So if he hangs out with popular people or even celebrities, there are a lot of falsities and people wearing masks. So that makes a lot of sense. And it doesn't mean that they are dangerous, it just, you don't really know who to trust. But these folks seems like kind of quietly creeping up on him. He's just right behind him sneakily. And then there's a journey. So if it's work related, he might travel with Journey, want to travel to Journey, organize a trip that connects him with stars, or an opportunity which makes him be a star, makes him be more popular, a financial opportunity, but it's stuck. There's delay, sorry, so there are delays. And why? Because the star is here. I can also see this, that maybe he puts his work on hold, and he can very well work with these false people. Like a lot of the workplaces, we meet this kind of people. And they are really not dangerous, like they are not threatening, but you have to know how much to share about yourself with these people. You have to have a good grasp or a sense whether you can trust these people or not. But as soon as you establish that boundaries, you're okay, you just don't share everything about yourself, about your plans, and work together, but maybe don't go too personal with people like this. And because the Wheel of Fortune is upside down, so this journey is on hold, and maybe because now he's focusing on his star, that can be the Divine Feminine, that's this twin flame connection. Maybe for the Divine Masculine, success and career or status is important. That can be as well. If you look at the material side of the card, or the material meaning of the card, The Wheel of Fortune and the Star together, it's something that his status and his success and career is important to them. The way they present themselves is important to them, and that's why they are false. Yeah, so it can be an aspect of them as well. Maybe they are afraid to leave this status behind in order to follow or be on the twin flame journey. So, oh, by the way, at the bottom of the deck, we've got the bird upside down again, which confirms that the divine masculine is in his heart space, is connected to his soul. So he's in his feelings, and maybe his feelings are holding him back to pursue his career. If he had to show a false side of himself, and now because he's in his heart space, he just can't focus on work. I had to distance myself from the cards again because the message just did not add up to me. So I went to have a shower, and I usually have really good ideas in water in the shower. It's not just calming, but it stimulates my creativity. And while I was in the water, I saw so much clearer, and it all started to add up to me. It came into full circle. So this is what I think. The divine masculine is in a sandwich between the moon and the fox, aka between his authentic self, his feelings, and his false self, his inauthentic self. And not being authentic in a way of like, for example, my twin, this special person who sent me a message before, he was like, hey cutie, how are you, kind of message, and or like, hey baby, how are you, and then sending me the smileys with the ones that drops kisses. And I was like, I'm not your cutie. Like, I only met you once and we talked for 20 minutes. I don't know anything else about you. So he was just like immediately dropping this false self. Maybe this is his like pattern. It's like, this is how I pick up girls, or this is how I talk to girls kind of pattern. And this is what he has to leave behind if he wants to make the wheel turn and come to his star, because now he knows that the divine feminine is empress quality. She is the star, and she cannot come in like this. He cannot say like, hey cutie, or hi baby, what's up, and like he has to try to find a way to communicate authentically, strike conversation, for example. So this is where he's stuck, and that's why the wheel is not turning. He doesn't know how to express himself, and he doesn't have to say a whole lot of things about his emotions. Maybe that confuses him as well. Like, he thinks that he has to come in and pour all his love, but he doesn't have to. Just a simple basic conversation, that starts with an interest. That's enough, and the rest will follow. But I think he's stuck on this. Next to the moon, he had the tree and he had the flower. I just don't have the cards out here because otherwise I don't see what I scribbled down. As I said, that he's grown into his feelings, he's grown from love, but now he has to come forward. Now he has to express. So he cannot express. Maybe he has not done this before. He didn't have to be authentic before. He doesn't know how to do it. His throat chakra is blocked. So what do I know about the throat chakra? The throat chakra is the communication center. I have a book here. This is the throat chakra. By the way, this book is available on my website. This is about my travel journey. If you're based in Europe, you're probably familiar with the Canary Islands. The Canary Islands are connected to the chakras. There are 7 main islands, now actually 8, because one of the smaller islands was officially named as the 8th Islands since 2018. but at the time when I traveled, it was still not among the big ones. So there are 7 main islands and 7 main chakras within our bodies, and each island resonates with one of the chakras. So these islands are very powerful due to their volcanic energies. They can give impetus to these chakras and can activate or balance out our chakras. So and I have this here, the throat chakra. It connects to communication, self-expression, expression of inner truth. This is what he is struggling with. Okay, so if this chakra is imbalanced, we may experience insecurity, timidity, introversion, telling lies, not being able to listen to others, not being able to keep secrets or keep our word, lack of connection with vocation or purpose in life. I know that my twin, my special person, struggles with that. And the funny thing is that we met on this island and I was able to move on. I traveled, so I left the island, and he told me that he had a flight booked as well the week later than me. And I know that he went to the airport and then he turned back. So I think everything has a reason, and maybe the universe sent him back because he has not grown from this experience yet to be able to express himself, to help him be authentic with us. Is because the two counterparts are energetically and vibrationally connected. The best healing exercise that we can practice that can affect and influence the divine masculine's throat chakra and stimulate him to express himself, that would be singing, chanting, singing from the heart. That's the point. Chanting, humming. You can do also yoga. Camel pose is very good. Bridge pose, shoulder stand and plow. Healing foods and drinks can be juices, warm teas with honey, anything that's like silky and smooth. Coconut water as well, and then fruits that grow on trees like apples, peaches, pears, plums. So the divine feminine can help the divine masculine, and we can help to remove this rock, this obstacle, and finally the message can come in. I also suggest you to watch the Divine Feminine's reading for this week, because the last card from the 8 for the Divine Feminine was the Divine Masculine, but it was like downside. What is this called? It's not upright. Upside down, sorry. So it was upside down, but originally I pulled it upright, but it was face down and I didn't see it, and I had a feeling that I should turn it upside down. And when I turned the card over, I saw that the Divine Masculine was upside down. That made me think like, oh, I am unsure that the Divine Masculine is ready to come in, because the Divine Feminine doesn't actually know that he's gone through with all this growth, with all this emotional growth. This is what the Divine Feminine did not see, and that's in the reading, that the Divine Masculine has grown and it has matured. She doesn't want to meet this false self again, and this is probably her last memory of the Divine Masculine, that is just not quite authentic. She doesn't want him to come in wishy-washy. I'm sorry, but this reading has turned quite personal here. I still hope that some of you can resonate with it. I do believe that the Divine Masculine is in the finish line, and if my special person is in the finish line, that many of the other divine masculines, are in the finish lines as well. I don't know where I put my coaching cards, but I have angel cards, so today I'm going to pull from the angel cards. Divine masculine, ground yourself. When you detach from awareness of your body and the physical world, you become ungrounded. Although it's pleasant to float heavenward, your attention and work are needed upon the earth. We're helping you balance the spiritual and material so that you can enjoy a fulfilling earthly life. Okay, so the Divine Masculine is advised to ground himself or herself, come back to earth. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching and listening. I'll speak to you next week. Bye for now.